Are we feeding out to the peoples of the world? Yes, I believe that we are feeding out to the people. All right, so first thing I want to do here is remind everyone to go to hankstrange.com. This is the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. According to aliens from the planet Uranus, this is the number one freedom podcast in the galaxy. Okay? That's hosted by Hank Strange, Babyface P, and Walter Keller. Yes, that's right. You are listening to the Who Moved My Freedom podcast, the home of freedom. What else, Patrick? I don't know. We need to do a competition, Patrick.
Of what?
Or
What are we competing for?
No, we need to do a competition so the folks out there can come up with crazy stuff for me to say in the beginning. We need to do that.
Okay.
We need to see what are the best ones people can come up with. Like right now, everyone listening, watching, just get busy on your pads. Put in good ones. Babyface P and Walter are gonna pick out the best ones, and we'll maybe use them here in the future.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Then that way I could get you guys reading some of those too. Anyway, you're watching and listening to the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. We talk about the Second Amendment, guns, freedom, man stuff, and woman stuff. You know.
and anything in between.
Yes. The whole rainbow, the whole spectrum.
Rainbow.
All of the different wavelengths. That's what we do. All right, listen, I'm going to hit the open and we're going to get going here. So let's do this.
Welcome back to the Hank Strange
All right, guys,
Situation.
make sure to smash those
Lifestyles of the Locked and
thumbs up,
Loaded.
ring the bell so you can be notified every time we go live. We are live, Walter. Where's there's no bell.
I see him looking at his phone.
I was turning the Wi-Fi off. All right.
Oh,
turn the Wi-Fi
look
off.
at you. Good going.
I mean, I'm trying to be,
responsible.
a little better over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Babyface needs his own bell too. That's what we need.
I need to order a cowbell. I feel like the nights that Walter is not here, I need a cowbell for
Yeah.
myself.
Wait. You're gonna get a cowbell?
That's what Walter has.
Oh. I was gonna.
I guess it is. This was in the Boy Scout trailer,
Yeah,
and
it's cowbell.
when we disassembled the Boy Scout trailer, I found it. I didn't even know it was in there the whole time I was in Scouts.
Mhm.
But I glommed onto it because who doesn't want to have their own cowbell? Come on.
Right.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah, but I was thinking that it would be cool if maybe Babyface got a different kind of bell. What kind of bells do we have? What are the bell options?
like a Liberty Bell.
There's Liberty.
Dong, dong.
Yeah, a big
dong.
one right behind me that just sways.
Oh, that would be awesome. You could put that right next to your crank. You can put it.
Yeah, there you go.
You get like the Hunchback from Notre Dame in there.
Yeah, that'll get Buckshot going crazy. Yeah, or the cuckoo. I don't know.
Cuckoo clock.
Record the cuckoo clock, and then that'll be your signature move.
Okay.
Your signature move. So, all right. So hopefully, audio and everything's coming out well to you guys. If it isn't, let us know. I basically disconnected everything in the van. That's the reason why I'm a little bit late here. And we'll talk about that as we get into it here. First of all, jazz hands, guys. Jazz hands. There you go. Jazz hands. Whoa. Jazz hands. All right. I hope you guys have your big girl panties on. This is episode 754. 754. I don't know if that has any. What's area code 754? I don't know. Oof, we got to find out is there an area code 754? I don't even know.
Let me see here.
We will.
I'm looking at something else.
And it's free for all Monday. We've got Walter Keller. There he goes, Walter Keller of Safety Harbor Firearms, joining us on his brand spanking new iPhone.
Submarine. I'm trying to see what submarine number is 754.
Oh, 754. Okay, and we also have Babyface P in the house.
Oh,
there you go. I don't know
it's
what
the USS.
Babyface is already looking up something. I don't know what he's looking. Oh, okay.
USS Topeka is the
Topeka.
Los Angeles class submarine.
Oh, Topeka, Kansas.
Topeka. Yeah, probably so.
Awesome. There you go. Shout out to anyone and everyone. John Crump is out there. I see
Crumpy.
LB Louis Cypher out there. Alan Powell is out there. Jade Grew, The Juice. DCG 44's Jay Miller. Bruce Littman. Boom, boom. He says happy Monday. And hello everyone, pew pew pew. There you go. Ronald Hot Boy is out there. He says whoop whoop. There you go. I'm trying to. If anyone needs a special shout out, let us know, and we will get to that. Ton of stuff, because of course it's free for all Monday, so there's whatever.
And, yeah,
these
good
guys
politics
are.
stuff happening. There's all sorts of news over the weekend.
Yeah. Well, let's start
Delta
with
4 launched today. Delta 4 rocket. Anybody else watch the
With
Delta
spy satellite info.
4? Yeah.
Really?
National
Definitely is a
Reconnaissance
spy
Office.
satellite. Yeah.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Wait, who launched this? Was this
National Reconnaissance Office.
Oh, okay.
But it was launched at Vandenberg in California with
Okay.
and ULA launched it. United Launch
Oh.
Alliance. Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't
On
a
a
SpaceX.
Delta 4.
Yeah.
No.
That's a
Yeah.
huge rocket, by the way.
The Delta
I watched
4
the
is
launch.
big.
That is a big rocket.
Is it very phallic?
It is actually extremely.
It's triple phallic.
I guess that's all that counts. So
It's
that's all
got 2 little ones on the side and 1 big one in the
Mhm.
middle.
Oh, it's a total
Mhm.
schlong. It's a total schlong.
Oh, it absolutely is.
Oh, if that don't get your schlong excited, nothing will.
Yeah,
It was
And
a
that Delta
hell
4
of a. That thing looked like a hell of a ride.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. So a couple different things going on. Like I said here, it's free for all. So we will get into this.
Oh.
And we will-
Breaking news!
What's up?
News!
What's up?
Richard Monder was shooting today in the UK.
What?
Congrats to him.
Yeah, something up with my sound. I see Richard Monder saying, he says Safety Harbor Firearms shooting in the UK today. Boom, awesome. Is there
Shooting in the
video?
UK today is in he was getting to shoot, or there was a
Or was there a
shooting?
shooting?
I don't know if that's a congratulations
Wait, oh, yeah,
or
wait, you're
is
right,
this like
Patrick.
really bad news?
Oh, I thought he went to the range. I thought.
Yeah, I was thinking he went to the range, but this might be like awful news.
Yeah, someone says my
Oh, I don't
audio
know.
is low.
Well, on this side you sound good, so
Yeah, so let's see if I can do something about the audio.
probably
here.
can't.
No, I can. Hold on. I can.
You sound fine here. I mean, just throwing that out there.
Hold on. I know what it is. It is me. There you go. Boom. How's that now, folks?
That's
Now
better,
you're
that's
real
better.
loud. Did you have the mic
is
turned
this
around
one?
again?
I told you I
You had the mic turned around.
disconnected everything.
Now you sound fine.
Okay, is it better? Yeah.
Yeah,
Let
you
us
sound
know. Let us know if that's better. And coming out to everyone. My apologies for that. I'll try to
Oh,
correct
there
that on
was
the
a-
audio.
There
I'll
was a
Who-
shooting in the UK.
good. What happened? Who got shot?
Yeah.
Not me, some other tosser. He says. I
Oh.
don't know.
Give us the news on what happened.
Yeah. I don't know if Walter's. Well, we're gonna have to Google tosser babyface P.
I know what tosser means. There's no question there.
It might not be what you think. It might not be solid.
I'm pretty
tossery.
sure I know what tosser means.
Armament and Axis says stop using Skype, Hank. Armament and Axis.
I know.
What? You are not on
So
the planet with the rest of us. I stopped using Skype 2 weeks ago.
I got a taste of StreamYard over the weekend, and it was actually really good as well. I don't know how the price difference is between StreamYard and what you're using.
Oh, well, what were you up
But-
to over the weekend since were you doing a show over the weekend?
Yeah, Big Dre 357 does a Saturday night podcast where he drinks and talks to his peeps, and I went on for a couple hours.
Awesome. Congratulations.
But he uses StreamYard, and it was good. It worked really well.
Yeah, awesome. Congratulations to him. He's starting. He kicked it off there.
Marley, I felt bad because I feel like I talk too much. Like, you give me the opportunity to just ramble, and I can ramble for hours. Yeah.
Here, let me say
Yeah.
this. Okay, I talk all the time and definitely too much. You're
Yeah.
kind of like hot and cold. If you're mad, you don't want to talk about nothing except vengeance.
I felt like you'd ask me questions, and I would ramble for 20 minutes.
Yeah. But if you're in a good
I guess
mood, you will totally.
I was the guest.
You are Kanye West if you're in a good mood.
Yeah, no,
You
I
will-
have verbal diarrhea. I was the guest, so I guess it was good for me to just verbal
Yeah.
diarrhea.
Okay.
Yeah. So he was asking you good questions.
Yeah, I would. If a guest is good, I don't think you have to pry info out of them. You can, because
Yeah,
I can just
right.
talk and talk and talk.
What's the name of his show? We can plug it.
I don't know, other than it's hosted on his YouTube channel. So Big Dre 357. That's
Okay,
all I know.
Big
I don't
Dre.
know if there's like a title to
Okay.
it or anything.
All right, shout out to him. If anyone does know the title, let us know. By the way, big shout out to Tusk Crypto. Crypto was coming back a little bit, I guess.
Did it crash a little last week and then came back?
I think it's still down. Hold on, let me see where Bitcoin is overall.
Remember, everybody, it's like the stock market.
It is.
Not
It
like
absolutely is.
Yeah. So I'm
It's
looking
like
at CoinGecko. Let me see if I can share this on the screen. Yeah, I can. Okay, so here's CoinGecko. Bitcoin is at 53,000. So it's
that's
up.
all.
It's up 10%.
Oh wow.
So
that's all.
in the last 24 hours, where did Bitcoin go down to? Does anyone know?
I don't. I thought it was 50.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
remember. It was down though, which is
Yeah, I think because
probably-
Bitcoin got to 60, right? It got to 60,000.
Yeah, it was way
Yeah.
up.
So I mean, Dogecoin is doing pretty good too. Dogecoin's 26
It's way
cents.
up.
What?
It's way up. If you got a bunch of coin there that you bought at a good price, it's
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. I don't have any of that. I have a lot of Tusk.
Yeah,
I
same.
have
Thanks
lots
to
of
you.
Tusk. Yeah. So we need to get Walter signed up for the Tusk Crypto. Tusk. All the cryptos were affected, so and I see Tusk is coming back a little bit. Let me see. I don't know if I could see on this particular thing. Yeah, Tusk is up. It's up a little bit. It's up 0.9%.
Yeah. Seems like it comes and goes.
Yeah, it goes up and down. It goes up and down.
Mhm.
But I think though that this is a good time. Even with if I was super heavy into this kind of stuff, I would have probably bought some Bitcoin. You'd have made some money.
You could have, yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So let's see. What else is going on here? Walter, how was your day before we get in, or your weekend, sorry.
Today or the weekend? The weekend.
Weekend.
Saturday.
Yeah, how was your weekend?
I had all intentions of the world of going to the shop and doing some work on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up getting involved in taking it. I ended up having to take the Abarth to the dealership to get it repaired. It's been sitting in the driveway since we went shooting last time.
Oh, wow.
Actually.
What happened exactly to the Abarth? What was wrong with it?
The connection where the clutch pedal attaches to
Mm-hmm.
the rod that works the master cylinder broke, that joint.
Mm.
And it's not like just a simple clip or some plastic connection, and you really can't fix it, and you got no room to get you in there.
Mm-hmm.
So after not wanting to call a tow truck for as long as it's been, I finally called the tow truck and have it towed over.
Mm-hmm.
And that involved a good part of Saturday, and then do much else after that. And then Sunday, I cleaned up the yard in the morning because grass needed to be cut and weed whacked and all that stuff. And then we went with my military vehicle friends out to eat lunch, and then we went to a photo shoot with a bunch of cheerleaders.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah.
One of them, well, most of them were minors, but
Never mind. I take that all back.
Sounds horrible.
Everything.
But my friend Christian's daughter is into that whole cheerleading thing.
Oh,
Mhm.
Christian! Big shout out to Christian.
She's going to be in the Hooters calendar. It looks like.
Good for
She just
her.
turned
Wait, hold
18,
on. So she can't. Yeah, I was just about to say she can't be like a little kid and she's in the Hooters
you
calendar.
can work
I
at
would
Hooters
hope
if
not.
you're not. You can work at Hooters if you're not 18, but just
Mhm.
like seating people.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
But once you turn 18, I guess you can actually actually serve beer and stuff like that. You can't drink it, but you can serve it.
Okay, so in honor of it being Christian's daughter, we should maybe not go too much further than that.
She and her friends,
because he does own tanks or armored vehicles.
They wanted to do a photo shoot with the military vehicles, so we
cool.
had kind of a photo shoot with them, and then we went to another restaurant bar after that. And had something to eat and some more drinks.
Cool. Yeah, Christian's cool, man. That's how I got my my tank rocket. So
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's see. There's some Bitcoin stuff. Let's see here. Okay, Brian Quick says.
In the chat.
Yeah, Brian Quick. Yeah, also you can open the chat too, Walter, so you don't
Mhm.
have to look over at that other screen. On this, tell
Oh yeah,
Walter how to open the chat here. So,
right there. Go.
Say
Brian,
that little button at the top right.
yeah, Brian Quick says I was talking about Dogecoin 2 months ago. Y'all didn't listen. Some people did. I know some people who make good money on Dogecoin.
I haven't gotten into crypto at all.
Well, except for
Um, I-
Tusk.
Except for Tusk because I got paid in it, but
Yeah.
I haven't bought my own. I'm so frustrated with the markets in general. I haven't even lost that much money. I think I'm down like $70 or $80 on the market, but I'm just so frustrated with bad investing.
So you do have some kind of like 401k mutual fund
Yeah,
retirement
we
thing?
have
Okay.
Marley and I both have retirement funds,
Okay.
but I haven't gotten into my own personal.
Okay.
Well, I
so
did
you're
for a
not
little bit.
you're not managing day to day.
No.
Okay.
I had for, funny enough, I had for a little bit, and we were up like, I don't know, 30, $40. I was just doing a little bit day trading, and then I bought into this other oil business that fucking tanked, and I lost all the money. I was at like $60, and then I was like, "Oh, let me try this other one," and I'm now out another like $20. And then I was just like, "Ah, fuck it, I'm just gonna let it ride and see what happens."
Hey, let me give you some advice. Let me give you some advice.
Oh boy.
Buy high capacity magazines right now.
Yeah,
Buy
exactly.
high capacity
Yeah.
magazines.
Crump is telling me it's Doge.
Yeah, I
Doge.
say Dogecoin.
Yeah. So yeah.
Doge, dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
Lewis 555 says, "How do you buy Tusk? Google Tusk. Tusk
Tusk.
Crypto. Google
TUSC.
Yeah, TUSC. It's right down there below the screen below. Google that crypto, Tusk Crypto, and then go to their website and it'll walk you through it. You could buy it directly from them. There's going to be some things set up that there's going to probably be some cool announcements coming from that soon here. That's why I'm advising folks to get in here maybe when it's a little low, like hey, if you got $100, put $100 over there.
Mm-hmm.
This
is the type of thing where if you're willing to lose $100, only gamble what you're willing to lose.
Mm-hmm.
I've
never
lost
gamble
more
more
than that in goofy schemes. So $100.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's not like you're connecting your whole bank account. You got $100 somewhere, a couple of $100 somewhere.
Yeah.
Go in slowly, put a little bit of stuff in there, and then start watching it, and it will force you to pay attention. Patrick's in. I'm in. I'm gonna. We're trying to get Walter. We need to get Walter signed up.
It's not hard. I had misread the instructions, which is why I had such a hard time. Once I actually sat down and read what the fields were that they were asking for data from, it was one click and I was done. I was assuming they were asking for specific things on that sign up form, which they weren't, and that's where I was making mistakes. But once I actually took my time and read through it, it was fine. I need to connect up to some sort of crypto wallet. That's one thing I haven't done.
Yeah. I agree with you. That's probably what I need to do also. Well, I think I did sign up for something. I think I did sign up for... I'm trying to remember what's the one I did sign up for where I could... because typically what you would have to do is if you would probably have to change Tusk from Tusk to...
you would go to something, a middle ground, like Ethereum, whatever it's called. I think that's how a lot of people do.
Yeah.
They do a middle ground like Ethereum, and then you can trade between the cryptos using that.
Yeah.
That's at least what I've heard.
Absolutely. Oh, Lola's throwing up the link. So this is tusk.network right here that you guys could go to. And this one has a link directly to me that you guys can use. So that could show them that we're doing some work here. They do sponsor the podcast, full disclosure. And that's what they pay us in. So hopefully it goes up sometime in the future here. All right. So
I think it will.
Yes.
I think it will.
We got money from Rain.
Money. Money.
Have you guys not heard that yet?
I heard it last week.
So there you go. Thanks to Rain for that. We appreciate that. Alaskan Ballistics is up there. Shout out to him. Oh, here, John Crump said it. Probit. That's the place.
Probit? Is that the one he's using?
Yes. So if you guys want to do like any kind of exchanging, I think Probit is the one to use. And I believe it's like in like South Korea or something like that. So.
Oh, really? You're keeping it out of the States, possibly on purpose? Maybe?
Probably.
Let me just say that eventually the government will figure out how to get into your wallet.
That's why
That's what I say.
crypto crashed
So-
last week.
Mhm.
And once they figure out how to get in your wallet, people are gonna get themselves. They're gonna have such a big surprise when the IRS comes knocking and motherfucker, you owe me some money, bitch.
No matter what, if you so there's already laws, and Tusk is doing like what's going on with Tusk is all legal, above board, and all that. There's nothing going on there, but there are laws, so you could buy into Tusk. You don't have to do anything. If you cash out of it, you need to report that as income, as
Now,
earnings.
if you take that stuff and turn it into something you can hold,
Mm-hmm.
then a little more better.
When
I
we
think,
all
myself.
become Tusk billionaires, and we're all just buying tanks every weekend and stuff like that. We'll get accountants. We'll get accountants for that kind of stuff.
That's the exciting thing about cryptos and just like tech in general is what was it? I can't remember the name of a company. It went public last week, or it got bought out last week. And it was a smaller company, like 40 people ran it. All of them became overnight millionaires. Just instantly. All they had to do is work for the startup. It got bought out. Overnight millionaire. Which is that's the exciting bit of that.
Yeah, but let me tell you what's not so exciting is when the IRS says, "Hello."
Oh yeah, 35, 40%, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, and you'll be like, "Oh, shit! Oh, fuck!"
Just listen. This is like anything else, man. You got to pay your taxes.
You have to have the proper structure, my friend. The proper
It's
structure.
exactly what it is.
Yeah.
You need to donate enough money where you don't pay your taxes.
You have to. You don't have to own anything, really.
You always
That's
have to pay
exactly.
taxes. You always have to pay taxes, but you can mitigate the extent to which you pay taxes by getting a good tax accountant, attorney, etc., and doing that. Lola and I have one. It's a good thing to do. So Lola has someone to commiserate with every year. Like, oh, really? You guys still losing money? That's good, I guess. John Crump says, go from Tusk to Bitcoin to cash. That's how you do it. John Doe says, use the Brave browser. You pretty much get free money every month just using it. And then Crump is telling me I gotta shush. Crump says you can use cold storage to avoid that. So he's got something. Crump is supposed to do some videos with me about this.
Yeah. Chat to me. Talk to me. Talk.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to hear about it.
Yeah, we need to do some videos, or he needs to actually come on one of these shows and talk to us about
Just
what to do.
crypto.
Yeah, just
Not
crypto.
news, not nothing else. Just crypto.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. Don't try to come on here. No shout outs for Matthew that day. Sorry, Matthew. You get your shout out. We'll give you your shout outs in advance. No no shilling what's it? Black Swan Tactical.
Cookies, the Boy Scout popcorn.
Yeah, no cookies getting sold.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Oh, Boy Scout popcorn. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had plenty of that.
Yeah. So listen, there's a whole bunch of stuff we need to get into. I know we're getting a little bit off the track here. So what's going on here with me, the whole setup? I actually moved. Let me see. I don't know if you guys could see this. You probably can't see that much behind me. But if you look here on some of my videos, you see me in the back of the house on the deck. That's actually what that is back there, but just kind of blurred out. So basically, the van is in a different position because. I had like a 30 amp plug put in here so we can plug into power, which we are now, for the van, and it could stay charged up and all that. And then I took everything out of the van because this weekend we went away to one of my friends in Tallahassee, Typhoon Adobo. Maybe I'll get him to come on the show one of these days. But Typhoon Adobo also owns a Coachman Beyond like this. And I got a 360 camera setup that we're installing in the van right now. It's actually installed, but it's not complete. And that's what I was up to all weekend, so we didn't have everything in here.
When you say 360 cam, is that like what does that mean exactly? I'm confused as to like.
So, yeah, because you're right. I see what you're saying, because there's lots of different kinds of there's like one 360 camera people use for doing video and all that. So this system is literally 4 cameras. One goes up front, one goes in the back, and one on each side.
This is a surround cam, so when you're like backing out or moving.
Yes, it gives you bird's eye view.
Yes,
and if it's set up right, when you're backing up, it'll show you what's behind you. So all 4 of those cameras are 180-degree cameras.
So
and
they all match together perfectly.
Yes, and you can stitch a big picture together, which will show you on top of the van. And then, so if you're going left or right and you're indicating, it's supposed to like turn on and show. So it shows you all what's around you, even when you're driving in motion. So it helps keep everything going. So I can show you guys some pictures from that and run that in. Armory Axis gave us some money. Oh, here we go.
Money, 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 money. Money.
Every time.
He says taxation is theft, and please don't play the money. Oh, too
bad.
Oh boy. So what did he want instead? Oh, here, look, we'll give him this.
All right.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, you need to put the please don't play the money part first.
First, yes.
Yeah, and maybe we'll get Babyface to do one of those.
I'm not
money,
sure what I would do. I'll have to find something out. Yeah, it can't be the same.
Yeah, we are improving around here, Patrick and Walter. We got to come up with cool stuff that we're doing for the peoples as we approach 1,000 episodes.
Wow,
cool stuff.
So yeah, oh, everyone is talking about what I'm not good at. That's awesome. Hank isn't good at math either. So, yeah, we got to come up with something. So maybe Walter will do some shekels. We can get Walter. You could say, "Hey, we just got some shekels," something like that.
Okay.
What happened to Walter bucks? They're worth more money.
Oh, Walter.
Yeah,
Okay.
Walter bucks are definitely worth more.
There you go.
That's
You
Ben
could say,
Franklin's equivalent.
yeah, you could just say we got some Walter bucks.
Yeah, there we go.
We got some. Yeah. So, we'll figure it out. We'll figure out what you guys want to do. We'll get Babyface to do one. You know, we'll do the Babyface shuffle or something. I don't know. You know, let's see. DCG says $5 fine if you smile when the money clip plays. I can't help it. It's funny to me. It is really funny to me. So anyway, yeah, it's a 360 camera setup that I put in. Do you guys want to see some pictures?
Sure, why not?
Let's see.
I think you're going to show us anyways. So
I might as well, because you're definitely going to show us.
Yeah. So first of all, here's I'll show you some pictures. Here's Typhoon Adobo, boom, and Lola and myself. That's Typhoon Adobo. Shout out to him. He is from the Philippines. Awesome. Yeah, awesome dude. He's like a Filipino version of you, Walter. We went out.
How is that?
Because Lola and I went out there. Lola and I went out there, and he took good care of us, just like you always do. I mean, he fed me. I was like, dude, I can't eat anymore. I can't. I've reached maximum capacity.
Those people from the Philippines like to eat a lot of pork. What were you eating?
Oh yeah. Trust me. He has one of those big, massive stainless steel smokers, and he was doing a whole pig when I got there.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, and so he did do a lot of pork, which I didn't eat, obviously. But he still took care of me. He was good. He actually had some venison sausage up there because one of his friends. Yeah, it was good. One of his friends goes hunting all the time, and so. But they were awesome, and let me see. I'll find some more pictures and show.
So did you meet him through the through your new world of RVs there?
Yeah, through the users group, I met him. He's a very intelligent guy. He lives up in Tallahassee. His wife. Let's see. I'm trying to find some pictures. Here's a picture. This is like a wide angle shot. That's his van to the right, and my van there. And this is the calibration stuff that we have down on the ground that looks like the smiley face.
Oh, that's how you use. That's how you calibrate the cameras.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering.
Is this what he does?
No, it's not at all.
Oh,
it just happened to be what.
He's like a tech guy. He's very tech savvy, but he does. I mean, you know that the Filipino people are very industrious. Yeah,
smart people.
Yeah, they do a lot of their. I said he's a Filipino version of you, Walter.
Oh well, then
He
he's
fig-
a genius.
Yeah, he figures stuff out on his own. He does stuff on his
and
own.
a royal pain in the ass sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. So here's the box. This is the let me see. This is the box unit that all the cameras run to. And if I zoom in here, you guys can see like right there, it's set up with an ambulance in the overhead view. So we had everything dry fitted and the cameras duct taped up, and we were just positioning things to see where they all go. But we actually wound up putting cameras all around the vehicle. So like here's someone up on a ladder and Lola doing some work doing the video. So we're just wiring the cameras up on the ladder there. Let me see if I can show you guys one.
So how many Walther bucks does this system cost?
It's about $1,800 system.
Wow,
Okay, so
that's a lot of
18
Walther bucks.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is what.
Walther bucks.
Yeah, this is what it looks like here. The cameras. So, go ahead.
Do you need to see 360 degrees?
Yes.
Do I need a Ferrari?
Yeah. Do I need?
No. That's not. I
Do
do
I
need a Ferrari.
Do I need a minigun? Yes.
I don't think I'm going to get anywhere with this question.
I think you know the answer.
I have a personal feeling that too much of this type of stuff creates laziness.
It does actually. If
in your driving skills, you become lazy.
Mm-hmm.
You look at the camera. You don't really look to see what's going on. You just kind of look in the camera.
And my dad's for anybody that's not aware, besides being a retired firefighter, he's owned a body shop for the last 35 years.
Mm-hmm.
And he said since the advent of backup cameras, he's seen more people
accidents.
more people backing up into poles or like taking the side of your mirror.
So I always look. By the way, this is where we went into in the van to wire all the stuff.
Oh, you're into the brain.
This is all this is all the wires all over there. I agree with you, but I like to have all this information. But I still like every time I turn. Here's what I do: I signal while I'm turning. I look, I check both sides, make sure everything around me, before I turn. But I think all these things help, but you can't rely on them. Like where, I'm just gonna signal and then turn over here without looking.
People don't do that. A lot of people.
I do like this stuff for. It's kind of idiot proofing you in the vehicle because idiots run into you.
Yeah.
Idiots back into you, and if you have proof that they did this stuff.
I was just about to say, is there any sort of like DVR recording?
Yes. So what it has, the system has, you could put 4 SD cards in there. So I think you can go up to a terabyte. But I think we did like half a terabyte of storage, and it records on one card, and when that gets full, it goes to another, and then it cycles through.
Nice. Okay.
So it records everything, and we're hooking it up so it stays on all the time. So it'll always be recording. So if someone breaks in, I could look and see all the way around.
That's nice.
Yeah, if we're out somewhere and we have everything closed up, but someone's knocking on the door, I could actually look through that system.
Peek.
Then you can aim the remote camera gun and shoot them.
Yeah, I was gonna say you need a turret that just.
This is why we need the minigun. Clint Sanders was saying, "Wow, 1800 wow should have got the fruition system. It's 600 and wireless." First of all, this is a project that I'm doing. So there's like I'm working with some different people on the project. So it's not.
There's more in it than just funds. Let's say that, right?
Yeah, it's work, but
yeah,
it's part of Strangerpalooza that we're doing that we're doing that video. So
and it won't be long. He won't be doing any gun stuff pretty long, anyways, because the RV stuff will take over. So.
Right? Maybe.
I mean,
I'll always, dudes. It's Strangerholics for life, man. I will always do the gun stuff. Now, if it all takes off and we start making some money, that just means we get more guns. Maybe we can hire some assistants for us.
Assistants.
I want mine to be pretty and blonde.
Well, okay. Guaranteed.
That's just trouble.
You didn't say a woman, so okay.
You never know. There's some pretty men out there, right?
Get him like a Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he wants his to look like Brad Pitt. So, So anyway, it's a big project that I'm doing for Strangerpalooza. It's going to take some time, and I'm working with some different people on that, including Typhoon Adobo that does his own stuff. You guys should go check him out. He's really he's pretty good at a lot of this technical stuff, and we'll probably be doing some stuff together. So, everything I do is part of. So like, if I buy a gun, I've got to shoot video and show that gun. It's the same thing in the car world,
It's a problem because once you get into that mindset, it's toxic.
I should have been
because
doing
Hank has gotten me into that mindset now, and every time I get something new, I'm like, well, shit, I can't just do a video on it. I gotta do.
I was
something.
working on a mini bike right before I left the shop this afternoon. I should have recorded that, but I just started doing it, and I got it done. So
can't get away without doing videos now.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? Like Typhoon at his house, he actually had like cameras all around his house, and he was recording the whole time. Yeah. Yeah. But he was, even some of it, he was like, oh, I'm going to send you this video if you pull it up or you pull it out. I was like, what? So it's a good thing. I might be able to use some of this video if I'm on the road and something happens. I might be able to use it. So that's why the whole thing.
Or you might catch somebody else's foolishness too. So
yeah. I
like
might be there.
A wreck going on behind you, a wreck in front of you. You never know.
Yeah, I'm telling you, what will go viral? Like, you know how like the Russians always get the best viral dash cam videos.
Or the
Please,
the
Lord.
helicopter landing in the road, or
meteorites literally crashing.
Yeah. Have you seen the compilation thing of it's all like airplanes landing on the highway? When people are driving?
Compilation. I watched that this afternoon.
Compilation.
Okay,
Not copulation.
Whatever. You know what I mean. Competition.
It was just really pretty plot. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's not the right.
Yeah.
But no, they have like the planes landing on the interstate. And crazy.
Yeah, and then hitting cars.
It's always in Russia.
Yeah. No, the Russian.
I don't know why, but it's always Russia. I think some of that's from Russia too, but there's a lot of good bike footage out there that's crazy.
Oh, there's a lot of good Chinese traffic videos too.
Oh my God, those people drive. They drive like crazies.
India is insane. India is insane. Yeah.
Yes, India's the same. Yep. Whoa.
Yeah, it is. Look, when we lived in Nigeria, Nigeria, I don't think up till now, I don't think they have insurance. When we lived there, they didn't have insurance. If two cars crashed and you walked away without losing a limb, oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you, bro. You survived. My dad smashed up. I think how many accidents did he have? I'm trying to think.
And it's crazy funny when you start going to countries that also have a crap load of money. They care even less. My uncle was out in Kuwait and been to Dubai, been to all those other oil-rich countries. And he said they were like Audis and stuff just flipped over in the desert. Nobody cares.
You just leave it.
Nobody died, but they were like, screw it. Just leave it. We'll go buy another.
Yeah, if you survived, you're like, oh,
Yep, we're good.
Any crash you walk away from is a good crash. It's crazy. People don't understand the awesomeness we have in America.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I don't. Well, let me take that back. I don't know if it's actually a good thing that we have to pay for insurance. I don't know.
Well, speaking of that, I had to renew my insurance for all my military vehicles, so I get this form from Haggerty, which is like one of the collector car insurance thing, and I'm reading through it, the part about PIP and this and that and the other, and it just must make my head explode. It's like, what? Huh? What? If I do this, I can't do that. If I do this, it's like, all right, fuck, I just signed it, send it back.
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting a little crazy.
But you know what? I'm always in amazement when you ride down the road or in traffic, or you're going down the interstate, and all these cars are on the road, and it's not complete chaos.
It's amazing that we can get people to drive in between the lines, mostly, and passing each other, and in 2-lane roads, and it's not really. I mean, hundreds of people die every year in car crashes, but in reality, it's really not that many to the proportion of people who drive. So it's pretty amazing that many people are on the road
on the highways and there's not complete chaos. Yeah.
Yep. But it's the same thing with guns, right? Just to bring it back around to what we should be talking about here. But
I always tell people that are like, machine guns. Some
scary.
Military looking guns. I said, go outside and listen.
Yeah.
Don't you hear them all?
Yeah.
Don't you hear all that gunfire?
We live in Florida. There's lots of guns here. Probably, I don't know what percentage of the guns in the country are here, but there's a lot.
I hear gunfire at my back door.
Yeah.
But it's because we live near a range.
Yeah, I hear.
I live next to a range.
Well, I live out in the country. I hear gunfire all the time, not just on the weekends either. Yeah.
No, and
people shooting in their backyard. I mean, there's big properties out here and stuff like that. So.
But in the city, you don't hear that.
Yeah, but
no, you don't.
But people would think that with all the guns here, it's like the wild, wild west, and we all just shooting at each other all the time.
I don't understand that concept.
That when Florida, you guys, Babyface not even been alive when this happened. When the concealed weapons permit thing came out first time,
they pretended like it was going to be the Wild West.
Oh, it's going to be the Wild Wild West, and people are going to be shooting each other in the streets. And
it doesn't.
And the concealed weapons thing came out, and the crime rate dropped.
Yep.
They're saying the same thing.
That's so weird.
Because they've talked about open carry here in Florida, things like that, and the same argument's been made. Well, it's going to be the Wild West. They're just going to be killing each other. It's like polite society doesn't kill each other right now, and we are very good at it. Humans are great at killing each other.
I think. Oh, shout out to. I see Big Dre in the chat. Shout out to him. We were talking about him earlier. Yeah. So that should segue us to the Supreme Court thing, Patrick. Do you wanna,
good segue.
Do you have that? You want to read it? Should I pull it up?
Let me see. I don't have it handy, but I can.
I think I sent it to you guys. So here, let me see if I can pull it up from my phone. Here we go. All right. Supreme Court agrees to take up major Second Amendment case. What? And so there goes a picture of the Supreme Court right there. This is from CNN. Supreme Court announced Monday it will consider the scope of the Second Amendment next term in a case concerning a New York law that restricts an individual from carrying a concealed handgun in public. It has been more than a decade since the justices have ruled on a significant case concerning the right to bear arms, and the court's decision to take the case comes in the wake of several mass shootings in the U.S. They had to get that one
They
in.
have to pull that up, right?
Yeah, and the Biden administration's push for enhanced gun regulations. The court's move also highlights the impact of Justice Amy Coney Barrett's presence on the newly solidified conservative court. Justice Clarence Thomas and others had been urging the justices to take up the issue, and just last term the court declined several cases. And then it goes on. So this is going to be, basically, if you guys want to get into this, it's a Second Amendment case in New York City.
New York. It's the New York Rifle and Pistol Club versus someone. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a concealed carry. It's a concealed carry case because New York is a May issue, and they don't.
You sure that's the case? I thought it was the case of. I thought this was the case of no longer being able to transport the firearm.
No, that's a different
Maybe
case.
Not. That's a different one.
Okay. This one is a Second Amendment. Let me see. I'm trying to see exactly.
All right, I'm going to the Hill. Supreme Court will agree to hear a case. Okay, the Supreme Court on Monday agreed to hear a case from a Guantanamo detainee seeking information. That's not it. That's a different case.
Okay, here it goes. The new case, New York State Rifle and Pistol Association versus Corlett, concerns a New York law governing licenses to carry concealed handguns in public.
Good.
It requires a resident to show he has what New York calls an actual and articulable need to do so, which is bullshit.
It's none of your business. It's none of your business if I have an articulable...
Well, it's called the Second Amendment. So
exactly.
Isn't that the instance where New York tried to change the law so they wouldn't?
That was the other one. They changed the law, and then the court threw it out because it's moot now. They actually got away with it.
Yeah, an actual and articulable need to carry handguns. What? It's called
none of your business.
Yeah. Look at it's called Look at the Crime in New York City. I'm gonna carry to defend myself. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
with all the frickin' cops in New York City, they're never there when you actually need them to do something for you. I'm gonna save myself. Thank you very much. Police officers in New York City can't shoot shit accurately.
Yeah,
they can't hit the side, a red barn on the side, right? They can't even do that. When they get into something with a bad guy, they shoot all the innocent people around and don't even touch the bad guy.
I mean,
This is
I'm
why.
not trying to disparage cops necessarily, but cops are not necessarily any better trained than a civilian, especially a civilian who goes out and practices. You're going to be a better trained shooter than a cop.
Yeah, and then also,
down.
like Len Holt is bringing up here, New York is pay to play. That's the other thing. We keep hearing cases. Corruption.
Yep.
You have to pay these people. So, okay, so Trump has one. Big deal. People who, okay, I get it. I'm not mad at Trump having a concealed carry in New York. Good for him. Okay? But a regular person there who wants to defend themselves, or even a person who has, I don't want to say it because you don't have to have a business to need to defend yourself.
No, you don't. That's the...
Yeah. So, I mean, I live there. I've been robbed, all kinds of stuff. I've been robbed by cops in New York City. So, that's all you need. That's all you need to hear in New York City. Let people, if you know, the fact that people even have to jump through all those hoops is BS. But, hey, if these are good, law-abiding people, they pass whatever background check, you need to give them their permit to carry, okay? The people of New York City that do that will probably be safer than the cops that they have there. Most of them. I'm just saying most because before some people that I know, some of them are related to me, get all mad. So, LV Louis Cypher says you need to be rich, famous, or politically connected to.
It's true. No, it's absolutely true.
Yeah. What's the name of the guy who did all those investigative reports in New York City?
John Stossel?
Stossel, yeah. Stossel. They wouldn't give Stossel one, and he was getting death threats.
He actually had legitimate death threats, and they said, "No, you don't have a claim."
But they give one. They gave it to Howard Stern, though.
Well, because he's. You don't even want to get me started.
Yeah,
give it to Howard Stern. Let's give it to Howard Stern. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Night Train says Robert De Niro can conceal carry a gun in New York City.
He's a fucking nut job.
Yeah,
he is crazy. Yeah, he shouldn't have a gun.
Yeah, Robert De Niro. Oh man, Bobby De Niro, Bobby D. Oh, Bobby D with his crazy. You know his. Well, I don't even get. Yeah, have you ever heard like the stuff? He's married, right? I think he's been married to the same woman for a long time. Actually, a sister. He's married to a sister. That's okay. Good for you guys. But there's this thing. I think they're getting divorced or something. And there's like audio and stuff like that came out because he's real mad because she likes to shop. Likes to go shopping a lot.
Spend his money.
Yeah, and she's spending all the money, and he's like, I have to keep working and doing all these stupid movies. That's the tough part right there, man. When you're an old dude and you still have to
gotta keep working.
Yeah, you're Robert De Niro, but you got to take the dumbest movies just to.
He should have had a clean retirement, but nope.
Yep. But hey,
that's his own fault. I'm not.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Necessarily blaming her.
Yeah, live out in the country. That's how you do it. Live out in the country. You don't need to go shopping all the time.
No, I'm with you.
All you need is cars and guns. That's it.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Some military vehicles too.
If his wife was buying a lot of cars, I would have no problem with it. If she was buying guns, it's all good. Yeah. If she's buying Dolce & Gabbana or whatever, I don't know what the brands are that the really rich people.
She's buying top tier everything.
Yeah.
And she's getting it brand new at the department store. She's not shopping on Poshmark.
No. Yeah.
Oh well.
It's called a budget.
Yeah. I don't care.
It's called. You don't marry a biatch like that. You don't have that problem.
Yeah. James Miller says, "Who watched the Oscars?" I didn't even know there was an Oscars.
What? What Oscar?
I've forgotten about Oscars. I haven't watched the Oscars in years, man. I don't know.
Because it's useless.
Yeah.
They never, and besides, they never give the movies that are the big movies the awards. They always give the artsy fartsy shit.
Yeah.
The movies. So
And they've gone away
Whatever.
from even doing just artsy fartsy to now politically
It's all
correct
political.
shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mind numbing.
It's-
I don't know why you would waste brain space on something like that.
Yeah, of course not. I didn't even know there was an Oscars going on, so no, I didn't watch it. I think when
the only reason I knew there was an Oscars is because what the hell was he? What's that guy's name? Chuck Schumer posted a thing on Twitter saying, "Thanks, Joe Biden, for letting me watch the Oscars
Chucky S.
with my plant-based beer, whatever that means. I don't even know what he's referencing, but he looks
Schumer.
crazy. That man looks."
I'm sorry. Wait. A plant-based beer? All beer is
Which is
plant-based.
I know. I have no idea what the reference was. but
What are we talking about?
I don't know. It somehow went past me, but yeah, I saw. That's the only reason I knew is because they were making fun of it online.
For thousands of years, beer has been plant-based, so far as I know. So
Yeah, I wish I understood.
I mean, what was beer based on? Was it based on pork before in his world? What is
Schumer? How about Schumer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who he reminds me of? Frickin' Grandpa Munster. Who watched
Grandpa Munster was funny.
No, but did you ever watch the Munsters? You ever watch that? Yeah, he's like a vampire. Chuck Schumer looks like a vampire. He looks like freaking Nosferatu.
He does look like Nosferatu.
Yeah, he looks like
does.
Nosferatu. Yes, I thought Grandpa was funny, but he looks like he dresses like Nosferatu. He looks like a criminal in a. If life was a movie, he would be the bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. LV Louis Cypher says beers, cornflakes in a can.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. The end is near. Beware
whatever.
says haven't seen Oscar since 3rd grade. Does he still live in a garbage can? Yeah, the Oscars. Why would we be looking at the Oscars?
Is Oscar? I mean, Oscar's probably the old school Oscar on Sesame Street was probably a little bit. That would be considered politically incorrect.
Probably
because you're kind of making light of someone who lives in the like
in a garbage can.
You know,
yeah,
I mean, with an attitude.
Yeah.
You know,
I haven't looked. Sesame Street was always very liberal, obviously, and very communist leaning. But they've gotten really, really, really bad.
Well, if you want,
if
I got in charge, one of the first thing I defund is PBS. So
yeah, the closest I've come to seeing Sesame Street is I saw some kind of advertisement somewhere for them where there was like I guess they were doing some Spanish speaking. They're doing a lot of Spanish stuff, which they always did. And then there's a character in there. I guess they made a Latino character. And the puppeteer or whatever said she was reading and she started to cry because that happened to her. And basically the story was about how these characters were speaking Spanish, and someone said, "You speak English here." Yeah.
Okay.
So my thing.
And, let me all you folks that that do. I mean, okay, look at. Well, I come from immigrants too. Not Spanish, but from Eastern Europe. And when the immigrants from Eastern Europe come here, they all speak their native tongues.
Yeah, I don't care.
You go. My grandfather would go if you go in for a job and you can't speak good English, especially the place that maybe does like defense related stuff and things like that. You won't get a job.
So
because they didn't bend over backwards to cater to your foreign language.
Yeah,
back then you either learned how. Yeah.
For sure. There's a bunch of things going on here, though. So I grew up in New York City. There's a lot of people who speak Spanish in New York City. Like, one of my kids asked me, how come I understand Spanish? Because I could hear Spanish. I'm not so good at speaking Spanish. I can, but I can.
You know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I grew up in New York City. So the idea of that story is like, what the hell are you guys talking about? There's always been people who speak different languages, and if I have friends, like I was hanging out with like I told you guys, I'm hanging out with Typhoon Adobo, and him and his friend were speaking there's a whole bunch of different Filipino dialects, I think, and I think he was explaining that to me, that him and his friend both are from different dialects, but they speak like almost like the national language or something like that, and and they were talking to each other like that. That doesn't It doesn't bother me. It's
Oh.
easier for them to communicate with each other that way, right? And then they would switch over and speak English to each other or speak to me. I never had a problem with that. And I don't think a lot of people do. But sometimes that goes the other way around. Like, the idea that only, like right now they're trying to create this dialogue or narrative that Americans are horrible, and if you're from another place, so like this person was Spanish, and someone said, "Oh no, you only speak English here," and they're trying to make it like people who speak Spanish don't do racist stuff to people, which I've also seen. Everyone does that. Like if you go to Miami, you'll be in I've been to Miami as a black guy, and I had a friend of mine that was Panamanian, so he was born speaking Spanish, but he was black, right? Black Panamanians came from Jamaica over to the Panama to build the Panama Canal. They stayed. Their ancestors are born there now, and they're really of African descent, but they speak Spanish. So we're in Miami, and there were a lot of Cuban people that were just like talking in Spanish about us and saying, real bad things. And he even talked to someone in Spanish, and they were like, "What?
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Are you talking to me?" Yeah.
I mean, I grew up with my grandparents and my dad, and they all jabbered in Russian and everything else.
Yeah.
I never learned. Unfortunately, I never learned all the actual language, but you can always tell what they're talking about because they got to throw English in. There's certain words that aren't in Russian, but you know what's going on.
English is probably the most complex language.
I don't have a problem with it at all. It's just business wise. One time I was out in Arizona and I went to a Burger King or something. And everybody was talking in Spanish in the whole place. And I'm like, hello, hey, comprende, motherfucker, I want to order something, and it's just like,
so when you went to order, they wouldn't speak to you in English?
No, I got food ordered,
Okay.
but they were all jabbering amongst each other in Spanish, which is fine if you're not at the counter. But when you're in the counter or you're in front of the store, you should be, like I said, you're in the U.S. of A. I mean, I personally feel people who don't want to learn the language hold themselves back.
So what about in Louisiana, where a lot of people speak kind of like a patois, kind of
Cajun and
Creole kind
Creole,
of thing?
Creole. But those people, you got to listen even to people that don't speak all that real close.
I was gonna say, Walter, right here in Florida, like real Florida dudes are talking to me, and
you gotta listen.
I'm talking about real Florida dudes.
Yeah, crackers. Yeah,
black Florida dudes, white Florida dudes can talk to you, and you're like, what the hell did you just say, bro?
What did you just say? Yeah. I get it. No problem with that.
Yeah, there's a lot of different languages and stuff. Look, I get it. Yeah.
To really get ahead in this country, my opinion, you need to be fluent in English. So, because if I come into your business and you can't communicate with me, I'm going to go somewhere else. I mean, sorry, and vice versa. So
yeah, and I think probably that place that you went into, there were a lot of Spanish-speaking people around there, and so that's just what they do. The last time that Lola and I were in Brooklyn, Brooklyn is heavily Asian now, and I'm not going to make any
really.
I don't know exactly. I think that the part where we were staying, there were a lot of Chinese people who live around there. All Chinese stores, everything's owned by Chinese folks out there, and people were speaking in their language. But as you said, they were still dealing with people, so they would switch over. I think at the end of the day, we all need to be respectful to each other. I don't care if you do your thing. Like Lola's people, typically when like her mother and her older brother who speak their language, they speak their language. It's all good. When you start talking about me, and I realize that that's rude. So there's a level where it's rude, and disrespect goes both ways is really the point I was trying to make here. And the narrative in a lot of these things that disrespect only goes in one direction is wrong. In America, there's like white people can do racist stuff to black people, and black people can do racist stuff to white people, and it all happens. Yeah, it all happens. And so what we need to learn, and I think probably it's what you're saying too, Walter, we need to be respectful to each other.
Just be civil.
And part of that is don't pretend like you don't speak, the language but you actually do, but you're just doing it because you don't like this person and you just don't want to communicate with them. That's when it gets rude and disrespectful. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I go to France and they do that in France, like you, I think you were saying that you went to France and people were like, "Oh, you got to speak French."
No, in Normandy, they're used to the tourists and stuff, and a lot of them speak English anyways, and you can muddle your way through, and it wasn't like bad. As long as you're not being a turd, the English guy going, making fun of them or something like that. Then, I think you're all right.
Yeah.
We stumble through our wannabe French, and
Yeah.
long as in the end that euro comes out, everybody's happy when the euro comes out. It's like.
Oh, here's Special K. By the way, shout out to Special K. Special K, you need to check out Typhoon Adobo. Boom, there you go. It's one of your peeps. I was mentioning you. I was using my Filipino cred with Special K. I was like, yeah, dude, I got Filipino fans.
Man, if I could hook up with some of those Filipinos making those illegal guns.
Oh, we were talking about that. We were talking about 1911s.
I just want to see the way they do it. Like I said, I don't. You're
not planning on committing a crime.
No, nothing like that. I just want to see their facilities.
I was talking to them about that. He says Special K says what still gets me now is when people are going for their interview at U.S. Immigration. They have an option to have a translator with them.
No.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. That don't make no sense.
Back in the old days, you either could do it or you couldn't do it, and you go back until you can.
So here's my thing. Let's say Patrick. Well, no. Okay, let's say Patrick is going to get citizenship in some country.
Do you think they're going to have an English
let's say Russia,
for
example.
translator?
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
You're going to have an English to Russian translator?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yet.
Yeah. You want to become a citizen of this? I mean, I think. Listen, have you guys ever been to Mexico?
Yeah, just on the edges.
How was it? How was
the edges were great because it was touristy. You go inland and it's shitty. It's terrible.
I mean, when I was in Mexico, it wasn't like it is now. I mean, but once again, like Patrick said, it was in all the tourist areas. So as long as the tourist areas are pretty nice. Out, they're like happy to talk to you. Yeah.
Yep. But you start going inland at all? We did a Jeep tour inland. There was a car driving down the interstate. I shit you not, where the front wheels were off axis from the back wheels. So they must have, I don't even know how that, it was like this. It was like that. Wait,
where were you?
Like driving straight.
Were you in Baja or something like that? What were you doing a Jeep tour?
It was when I was a kid. Cool. It's been so long, I don't remember. We did a Jeep tour. It was fun.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
I specifically remember watching that car drive down the interstate, and it's like...
You didn't see, have you seen those videos? I'm pretty sure this is like in the Middle East where the guys are driving and at the same time changing the tire. Have you ever seen that video?
No, I've not seen that, but that sounds insane.
No.
What, up on two wheels?
Oh my God. You guys have never ever seen the video of the dudes driving and changing a tire at the same time. Okay, hold on. We'll look this up here while we do this. I know I went to Mexico a long time ago, right? And with my girlfriend, who was Puerto Rican at the time, we went to Mexico. And the whole time, Mexican dudes kept asking her why she with a black guy. The whole time. And I could understand what they were saying. And I was in frickin' Cancun, which is a tourist area. And this was in the, 90-something. So... everyone, here's what I'm trying to say. Everybody is racist. Every race is capable of being racist. Some people are better than most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's definitely, you have to watch how you use that word racist, because race are trying to...
So, hold on. I'm going to play this. Let me see if I can play this. Are you guys ready for this? I cannot believe... Throw your hands in the air if you've seen this. This is what I Google Saudi changing tires while driving. That's what we're going to look at here.
They are doing the two wheels.
Two wheels. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's not your average Saudi going down the road. Okay.
Come on. That's going down the road and changing tires.
Yeah, but...
And an FJ!
That guy on the side has some balls just standing there as he's trying to pop
Come on,
into the two wheels.
We got to go forward. Look at this. Look at this.
It's not their first time to the rodeo, as they say.
No,
it's
clearly not.
Yeah.
There's 4 people out there. Dudes are getting. There's 5 people coming. Who is even driving? This is an FJ, mind you. An FJ.
There.
And they're but you know why they're up on just 2 wheels? Because they're changing all 2 at the same time.
It's a stunt, man. It's a stunt. Don't get.
No, that's a superpower. I'm sorry. That's a superpower.
No,
have you ever done that? Have you ever done that, Patrick? You're from Tampa. Have you ever been driving down the road in Tampa and seen something?
Not even once.
Walter, I know you're industrious.
Yet. I can stop my car. I can stop it.
Yeah, exactly. I have a jack. I can jack it up.
I don't have a crew that's risking their life to change the tires.
These guys are amazing. People around the world, let me tell you, man, people around the world are so amazing. Like
that's a good word for it.
How bad is the country? Like, if we get flat tires, we got a procedure. You tip over, everyone leans to the right. We'll go over on 2 wheels. We can't stop, bro. We gotta keep going. That is so awesome. That's so awesome. John Crump says Disney rehired Gina. Is that true? Is that confirmed?
Really?
We need to see that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, quite frankly, she was one of the main characters.
She was the only. Well, okay, I liked The Mandalorian, but yeah.
He's a freaking nut job.
He is, but I like Gina Carano, man. That's my girl.
Well,
that's the prototype of what Hank Strange Lakey. Hank Strange Lakey. Death by Snoo.
You could throw any dude in the Mandalorian suit and make the voice sound like that guy, and it doesn't matter who's in it. But you see her face; she's the face.
James Earl Jones was not in Darth Vader's costume. Let's just throw that out there.
Okay.
Sorry to spoil the movie for anybody who's not aware.
Exactly. So it doesn't matter.
But he did make that character, though. He did make the. First of all, James Earl Jones
made the character.
The dude in the suit as Darth Vader was a really big guy.
Yeah,
so that's one. Yeah. That gave a lot. Have you? There's footage out there of the guy in the suit doing all the lines.
It's very awkward because he also supposedly he wasn't told that they were going to voice him over. He had no idea until he saw it and was like, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah, it's like if we just took Patrick and voiced him over with James Earl Jones, or they're like, "What is happening?"
Pretty good.
He's Patrick's Hulk Hogan. Oh, brother.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen that video that Hogan is in some, I don't know if he's doing a signing or where he's in some place, and this little kid comes up to him and starts to do the whole Hogan wrestling thing toward him.
When was this?
No way.
It's been going around on Facebook. I saw it on Facebook.
Was this a long time ago or recently?
No, it was recently. Recently I saw that.
What?
It's funny as hell, man.
Yeah.
Hey, this little kid's got a cape on and everything. It's like, tears his shirt off in the end, like Hogan did. Like, it's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't see. I can't see confirmation that they rehired her.
I don't see anything yet either.
Yeah, I don't see that either. So we don't know.
Someone would really have to eat.
Yeah.
Is that the term "eat crow" to do that?
Yeah, but this is coming from John Crump, so you know
he's got inside information.
If John gets out there and says, "Dudes, they're going to announce tomorrow morning there's aliens," there's a high.
Hank's getting ready.
I'm loading up the magazines, bro. I'm loading up the magazines. Swoops the Aboriginal says every race is capable of being prejudiced. Internet is being racist. Really in your own environments where you can control the outcome of the people.
You've mentioned twice now about. Sorry, I'm interrupting, but you've mentioned twice now about loading up the magazine, so I figured I would show off
Boom.
what I worked on.
He's like, "What do you mean?"
Yesterday.
Yeah, Patrick. Oh, okay. I was gonna say Patrick was like, "What do you mean loading up the magazine?"
Yeah, are we ready for zombies? Are we ready for aliens?
I think you might be.
Look at that.
You might be. What was that other magazine? Were those 308s? The other ones?
No, these are all 5.56. They're
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 5.56 max.
Oh, nice. This is what you were doing yesterday, huh? You got into a
I
mood.
loaded up. I cleaned the AR because I had shot it a bunch over the weekend. The video today, if anybody wants to go see it, I had to put a video today.
I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice. And then this afternoon, my Geisley SSA trigger came in, and I haven't gotten a chance to shoot that yet, but it looks awesome. But no,
What
I
is
sat
that?
down, I cleaned the gun.
Mm-hmm.
What?
No, I was gonna say, what's that trigger going into? What's
this right here? I can't touch it, I guess, right? But I can do that.
No.
Oh, wait, there you go.
Oh,
That's
nice.
It's the you could call it a URGI kind of build. It's a Geisley upper. I bought myself a Geisley Mark 16 upper. Yeah, handguard. Very nice. I'm very impressed. It's heavy duty, which is really nice. But
I'm gonna play. Babyface P did put up a video which you guys all need to go over to.
And look at that! Look at that! I got
there's
advertising on it.
Can
you believe it?
You know what? I'm gonna feel bad. I'm gonna feel bad skipping this ad.
No, I put skippers on there on purpose. No, I put skips on purpose because I let people skip.
I want you to get the pennies. You know what? We'll leave it because it's a gun related ad.
Hey, if Safe Life, if you want to send me some armor, let's do it.
Yeah, give us a code or something, Safe Life. We're playing this whole darn video of your armor.
Listen, 45 seconds. Skip
this is kind of long. This is kind of
long. Go to like 9 minutes. That's where we're actually do the slow mo at the very end. You scroll ahead
all
to
the way
10,
to the
11
end.
Minutes. You'll see it back here somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, right there. It should be a. Oh, just a little bit further
look
left.
at that. Look at that babyface feeling all... When he starts doing the slow-mo, he's starting to feel frisky.
When I saw that mag drop, I said, you make Hank proud.
Yeah. Maximum sexiness. Ooh, in effect. and trying to look like he's trying to look like an operator right there.
Right now, Hank, you need that little voice thing that comes in and goes, he's so strong.
Do that again, Walter.
He's so strong.
Oh, guess what? Now?
God, that's no sound effects. Nope, that's it.
It's gonna be
captured forever.
That is totally gonna wind up as a sound effect now.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Yeah, that looks good, Patrick. So make sure you guys. Yeah, make sure you guys like it, but also when you like it, go in there and comment, which is what I'm doing right now. Let me see.
You never know what I find when I reach underneath the counter here. You never know what I find.
Yeah, awesome work. And then I'm gonna give him, since I'm on my phone, I'm giving Babyface a thumbs up. Let me see if there's a baby emoji. Hold on, baby. Wait, oh no, oh yeah, baby face emoji. Boom. Do you guys want to see my comment? Look, put in my comment in right now. Boom. So everyone go over there and comment on that video, and let's help get it. Let's get it pumped up. This could be the next one that goes viral with Babyface P. And you better believe I expect a Rolex. I think Sky Dweller, right, Walter? Sky Dweller.
And if I made this Sky Dweller, no, you want a Rainbow Daytona.
Rainbow Daytona.
He wants a Skywalker version.
Look up the Rainbow Daytona.
I know the Rainbow Daytona, but I mean,
come on, you can pull that off.
Listen, honestly, if you bought me a gift, I don't want you to buy me a gift that I'm gonna sell for the money.
Turn around and just get your $100,000 out of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna want to get that money. You know?
I would wear a Rainbow Daytona. I think I could pull it off. Marley says I couldn't.
Oh, I for sure think you could pull it off. Go ahead, Walter. Oh, here we go. Here's a picture.
I have a question about the video.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell does URG mean?
URGI is Upper Receiver Group Improved. It's basically what it's supposed to be is the new SOP mod, so Special Forces. But I got secret word today that might not be the case. So.
And Geisley's the chosen ones?
Try Geisley's so funny stories. Geisley's only the chosen boys for the handguard. It's Daniel Defense. Well, the handguard in the gas block, but Daniel Defense is doing the barrel. I forgot. We're using a 4-prong flash hider from Surefire as the muzzle. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's going into it, but Geisley was very proud of their URGI, so they've been pushing that Mark 16 for a while.
I gotta check this out. By the way, we'll throw up the Rolly. Here's the Rolly the Babyface P wants for all the folks out there who want to buy him this Rolly. I would
wear it. I would pull that off. I know it's flamboyant, but I think that thing is so good.
That's a word I was going to maybe use for that.
Flamboyant? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Flamboyant.
It's flamboyant.
Flamboyant.
See, I like it. I think it looks good. I do like it. I like it. It looks good.
Solid
it's rose
gold.
gold.
You know how much that must weigh?
Yeah. And I think a lot of rappers have probably already bought this, and I'm not trying to say it in a bad way, but as like rappers always buy really nice watches and then put diamonds in it, which ruins the value of that watch. So this is something you could buy, and it's like that already, and it's really nice.
It's already blingy.
But I'm sorry, I will totally sell that watch and buy a McLaren or something crazy.
Oh, hell
no. Here's what you do. When you get me that, get me a side watch, you know? So get me like a
side watch. Like a side hoe?
No, yeah, get me like a side Rolly.
Like a side chick?
Yeah, just, you know, something stainless steel, you know, something. Just like a side Rolly. So, you know, if I wind up selling the blingy one.
Babyface pimp. Sizzling Holt.
It does look good though. I think
if Marley is still up here, I'll show off her new birthday present. She got a Timex for her birthday.
Yeah, and Marley likes the weird.
Takes a lick and keeps on ticking.
Yeah,
and it works great.
Yeah, Marley likes the weird colors too. So, shout out to Miss K. I see Miss K out there. And Kathleen Music Lover says, "Is Patrick expecting the ATF showing up?"
Because of all the magazines I have sitting here. Ugh.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is her. This is special edition out of the Timex Q line. It's a redo from the 1970s.
That looks good. I like that. That's nice.
Called the Malibu. It's a Timex Malibu.
Yeah. That's nice
for a girl.
Yeah. It's kind of Egyptian looking.
A little bit. In person, the purple and orange are more flashy than it looks on camera. They're a lot brighter than...
It looks good on camera. I like the indices. I like a watch that there's no numbers or anything on there, just indices.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out that Egyptian thing. It looks Egyptian?
Yeah, it's got Egyptian colors.
The coloring, I think.
Look at it. Yeah. Look at it. Look at the band. This is what you always... You got to get a close-up again. Yeah. See, it's orange and gold kind of a thing, and these are the colors you typically... You know.
I thought that at first, and then now that she's worn it for a couple days, it's very retro 70s. I feel
it is.
I see the retro 70s now. But this was her birthday present.
In case you didn't know, the Egyptians actually invented the 70s.
Okay, that's good to know. I had no idea.
70s?
Yeah, the Egyptians were the first people to do the 70s.
To get into the 70s. I think the Australians are the first to hit the 70s.
The 70s basically is based on a lot of Egyptian stuff. Look at the clothing people were wearing. Remember Niro shirts? My dad had Niro. Even I had some of those Niro shirts. You guys never saw that? Well, that's not really Egyptian either, I guess, the Niro shirts. You know, but...
Okie dokie.
Yeah. The Egyptians were doing the 70s before we actually got to the 70s.
Okie dokie. What, like 70 BC?
Ray Bazzola says he remembers these from the 70s.
Yeah.
If you have a fondness for the 70s, maybe early 80s, look up the Q line. It's just the letter Q from Timex. The entire line is like 70s into very early 80s.
Yeah. 70s was awesome,
that
man.
whole time.
70s is awesome. So
back when quartz was going to ruin the watch world. It's taken over the watch world. No mechanical ever again.
Yeah. Do you see the end is near beware is got a story there about Olight? I don't know how true that is. So you'd have to send me some links on that. I don't want to listen, we definitely make money shilling Olights and doing the affiliate stuff for Olight, but I don't know if that story doesn't sound very super believable, so you got to send me some evidence.
What's the one?
Here, should I put
Which
it?
one?
Okay, I'll put it up. We'll just put it up. He says, "Have you heard of the guy who had an Olight flashlight blow up while he was holding it in his mouth, and it killed him? Also, another guy rubbed the side of his face with one, and it blew up and hurt him bad. Yeah, okay. He rubbed the side of his face, right? It's not April Fool's, so. But I would like to see the evidence of that if it indeed happened.
Yeah,
Courtroom news.
He says, look it up.
Olight World USA Inc., Olight Technology are the defendants versus Leland Edens as special administrator of the estate of Caleb Michael Joyner, deceased? This can't be real. Now comes the plaintiff, special blah, 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 jurisdiction and venue, the parties, allegations, the Olight T20 new tactical 380 lumen XPG2 LED flashlights is a flashlight. The Olight flashlight requires lithium. Owned it. Flashlight was powered on. On the evening of November 6th, 2017, Mr. Joyner pulled in the parking lot of Lowe's Home Improvement Store. Come on, get to the goods part. He put it in his mouth. Shortly thereafter,
sounds like he pulled in the parking lot.
Put it in his mouth. The police showed up. Why are your pants down, sir?
Sounds like something that happened to frickin' Eddie Murphy one night.
Oh my God! Shortly thereafter, if this is true, the Nuon batteries inside the Olight flashlight exploded in Mr. Joyner's mouth, causing the flashlight to become lodged in the back of his throat. The explosion caused fatal injuries, which led to Mr. Joyner's death at approximately 8:30 p.m. on November 8th, 2 days later.
So here's my question, and I'm not an expert on this tech or whatever, but usually if these things are about to blow up, they get real hot. If you have that thing in your mouth, why would you be holding it in your mouth in the first place? Let's say you're working on something or doing something.
I will, and this is going to be phallic as hell, but I have gone.
For sure.
They do it all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do that.
Yeah.
I gotta be careful.
But if it all of a sudden got really hot, wouldn't you drop it out of your mouth or your
spit that
hand?
out. Yes.
Yeah. So.
This is real. I just looked at the court case. Edens versus Olight. This is a real court case from 2017 that was it was finished on February 25th of last year, and I guess Olight just never wanted. Obviously, you don't want people to know that your flashlight blew up.
Yeah.
But, wow. Yeah, so that's real story as far as the tech stock goes.
Yeah. Well, if that's indeed what happened, man, that's crazy. And I'm sure that'll all come out. I'm sure that's a big lawsuit, and they'll figure out exactly what's going on there. But, yeah, I mean, this is one of the dangers of the batteries, right? It's one of the things about electric cars.
Lithium can blow up.
Yeah, I was looking at video today of the K2 from Rimac, which is coming out soon, and they were testing it. And it's 0 to 60 was 2.3 seconds. They're testing it. They haven't even turned. The power is at about 85%, they said. And it was 2.3 seconds, 0 to 60. But that is the car that's in the video on Grand Tour on Amazon, where Richard Hammond was driving it and flipped it over. And then the car kept burning. Like, they would put out a fire because it would be one battery would be on fire, and they would put the whole car out, and then the next day another battery. It doesn't ever stop.
So people are saying that in some more reading on this, they're saying that the guy was using the improper batteries or cheap CR123s and may have mixed a dead cell with a live cell.
Or he did what
by the way.
Yeah, or he did what you did and put in a a battery that wasn't.
Oh God, I put a 14450 and it burned out my light. But he, by the way, if anybody doesn't know, you can't mix a dead CR123 and a live CR123. It will literally blow up. They'll overheat, melt down, and explode. So it looks like it might have been the battery's fault. Not
looks like it might have been operator error.
Something. Yeah,
I'm not trying to defend Olight or come down. I didn't realize that was real, and which if that happened to the guy, that's terrible. And all that's going to get settled in courts. But
it's not Olight's fault if he mixed stuff up and did that kind of thing.
Yeah. Kathleen, go ahead, Walt. I'll let you get your. What do you want to say?
No. I'm good. You'll find that people do, and I know from personal experience, people do everything they're not supposed to do.
No.
That's
Yeah. certain appendages were not meant to go into certain orifices. People still do that. Okay. Cathay Music Lover. Speaking of which, Cathay Music Lover says, "Patrick, do that again. That was sexy."
I guess you enjoyed me putting flashlights in my mouth.
Yeah. Oh, are you gonna do it again?
I am not, because I don't want it to blow up. You know, I'm a cautious boy over here.
LB Louis Cypher says, "Never put anything in your mouth unless you could deal with it exploding in your mouth."
You know, that's a pretty good statement. I don't think spoons and cereal explode often, so that's it's a safe thing to put there.
And also for the dudes out there, do the smell test. Well, for the ladies too, you guys can do the smell test too.
Yeah,
I guess that works. That's kind of reciprocal.
Moving back to politics a little. Did you see the Arizona recount started today or yesterday?
Recount for what?
Arizona what? Elections?
Arizona is hand counting their entire election, everything that came in.
And what is that going to do?
To what end? Yeah,
I have no idea. But it could turn up interesting data, basically.
Sure.
Okay, can we talk about guns?
What is new on the gun world? In the gun world,
I know you like AKs, right?
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Kalashnikov, AKV 521 carbine with interchangeable uppers.
Where do you see this?
From the Firearms blog.
Firearms blog. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can pull this up here.
And it looks
AKBs. Yeah.
And it looks surprisingly a lot like the American-made that AK that I have that has the upper and the lower. And
the M10.
Yes.
For some reason,
the M10 uses more like a SIG bolt, but the concept is very similar.
I would give it a try.
Oh, and you know the part that's going to make you mad, Patrick?
Can't get into the States.
The Russians are making this for the export market.
Are you serious? Oh, God.
That's what it says in the article.
Wait, how far down is this? Where is it?
It's like in the middle of the front
of the first page.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 545 break in half AK with a thumb safety side folding mechanism. This is amazing.
Very good.
Kalashnikov. Oh, here we go. Kalashnikov.
Yeah.
5 AK.
It makes me think Galil.
And the way they have that safety, I can make.
Listen, at some point, PSA will come out with it.
not this, they won't.
KV 521 carbine interchangeable uppers.
Okay, so no, it's a finger safety like a regular AK. Does it do a thumb
safety? That is a good looking gun.
There is a Galil style thumb safety on the other side. Yes. Look at that.
Yes. Yeah.
I want to own this.
I want to own both of them.
I want to own these.
I wonder if are they shooting this in this video? Let me see.
I don't think so. He's just showing it.
They talk about it in Russian.
Yeah, it's not even in English.
That looks like a prototype type gun because it's not the upper is not coated, and it can kind of. I like that because you can see the welds and everything else.
You can see where they worked on it.
Is that a Magpul stock on there or?
It is no. That's their new Russian AK-12 or AK-15 stock.
Yeah. I like the one in the picture on the Firearms blog that looks kind of like a Magpul side folder.
I like that. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
I can't understand why anybody would put an M4 stock on the back of an AK. Personally, that's my own opinion. But
yeah, you're talking about this one. You like this one here?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's better.
That looks good. Yeah, look, it's true. I'm with you. In the beginning, when I first started doing this, I would put the AR style things on there, but now it doesn't look right to me. So over time, you get out
look at that. Look at. Do you see those little holes in the side of the stock there, Hank?
Yeah.
Scroll in, zoom in a little bit.
Right here.
What is that? What is that?
Oh wait, it looks like QD points. Is that?
I think that might be a QD point.
It can't be. It's not possible.
No, the Russians must be listening to you.
I know.
Oh, the Russians knowing something. Yeah, listen, everyone out there, smash those thumbs ups, okay? We need and appreciate the thumbs being smashed. Let's see. Yeah, come on, let's get it up to 100. Yeah. Well, hey, smash the
That
thumbs
works
down.
too.
Yeah. If you want to
It's
do the
good, it's
downs, do the downs. Let's do we have a yeah, so let's see here. Len Holt says mock pull.
Yeah.
What would be Magpul in yeah, maybe mock
The
pull.
Makpul.
Yeah.
Comrade.
Yeah.
Comrade Makpul.
Chris Bullis says he's building 3 guns right now. So back in the news section, is there any other gun stuff since we're in the gun zone? Any other guns you dudes all want to talk
Right
about?
below that is a cool article about a cannon they use in the Falklands for saluting, a salute cannon. That's like from the 1800s.
Okay.
Where was the Falklands War
what
fought?
is this? Where was the
Where
Falklands War fought? In the Falklands.
Yeah, where is the
South
Falklands?
Atlantic.
Where is that?
South
It's in
Atlantic,
where?
down by Argentina.
Yeah.
South Atlantic.
It's a little bit Caribbean, a little bit not.
No, it's not fucking Caribbean. Give me a fucking break.
Okay, do we have to map the Caribbean now? No.
You go down to the Falklands and tell them they're part of the Caribbean. They'll tell you what.
Oh shit! It was between Argentina and the UK. Were they fighting for the territory?
It's in the slave triangle.
The Argentines tried to take it.
Oh wow! It's way down south.
They've always claimed that it was theirs.
And the Brits said no, no, no.
So they tried to pull a fast one on the Brits. There was an old whaling station on one of the islands, and this company in Argentina had contracted to dismantle this. So the scrappers showed up. Well, mixed with the scrappers were Argentine commandos, mixed in with the scrappers, and they hoisted the Argentine flag. And the Brits were like,
what?
See, the Falkland Islands in the Maldives, I guess. The
Maldives?
No, Malvinas, yeah. Malvinas.
Well, the Falklands, the British on the island wired the back home, and Margaret Thatcher told them to take that flag down. So they did, but then I guess there was a contingent of Royal Marines down there, or Royal Commandos, whatever they are, and next thing you know, they ended up fighting with the Argentines.
So it's really down here. It's on the horn of South America.
Way south, yeah.
Yeah.
So they
it looks like they kicked out the Argentines.
They kicked the Argentines' ass actually. So
1982. Was there full on warfare?
It was a thing. It was big in the news back in the 80s. Or was it more of
a Cold War where they just kind of?
No, it was news in the 80s. Like you would look on TV and you would see there was actually gun battles and stuff, right, Walt? I remember seeing that.
Oh yeah, there was a regular old fighting down there, but
they sunk an Argentinian ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did a lot of people get killed in that? I can't remember, but I know there were gunfights and stuff.
The Argentines suffered more than the Brits did.
Yeah.
Casualties on the British side: 255 killed, 775 wounded, 115 captured. On the Argentinian side, 641 killed, 1,600 wounded, 11,000 captured. Interesting, really interesting. So anyways, back to what you were saying. They use that cannon from the Falkland Islands as a salute cannon now?
Yeah, now it's on one of the islands there. It came from, if you read the article there, it came from, where does that, the Brits don't run that place either anymore. Former one of their territories, right at the entrance of the Mediterranean there. What is the name of that place? The British still run it, I think, but
I'll go find it real quick.
One of those other. They kept a couple of different. I think I know what you're talking about.
I want to keep saying Corregidor, but that's not Corregidor.
Gibraltar.
Gibraltar, yes. It used to be on Gibraltar, and then they moved it down to that island to replace another cannon, and they just use it for ceremonies and stuff like that. But
I'd love to go shoot that thing.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
It's still brass. Parts of it are still brass fittings and whatnot. That's cool.
Oh yeah. That thing is awesome.
Yeah. By the way, go ahead. Since you guys are still talking about the cannon, I did find some Gina Carano news.
I
found a little bit, but there was nothing.
So here, this is Pirates and Princess. That's where this thing popped up from.
I saw that too, and I was.
Yeah, Gina Carano uncanceled. Back when Gina Carano was ceremoniously denounced by Lucasfilm in an anonymous trade publication statement, then fired from the company. And The Mandalorian, things were taken to the next level. For example, not only did they fire the actress who refused to put her preferred pronouns in her Twitter bio, but they also tried to cancel every toy that reflected her character. So it goes on to say, like, remember, Disney pulled all the toys. So now apparently those toys are back on the shelf, so that might be signaling something.
Okay.
Let me tell you what I bought. When she was still on the show, they this company puts out like Star Wars playing cards.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they came out with Mandalorian playing cards, and I saw them. I said, "That's cool. I'm going to order a set of those." Right? So I ordered them, and guess whose face is on the Mandalorian playing cards?
Gina Carano.
Yeah, she's one of the characters in the I think she's the Queen of Hearts or whatever one she is. But yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's good. I mean, that's good. I don't know if that means that she's hired back over there, but I think from what I've seen, they're going through some changes because I think Kathleen Kennedy, that's running all that stuff, is like very super Nazi feminine. Like she's going through getting rid of dudes and everything. And at some point, Disney's going to lose money. Yeah.
It's amazing when the left fights its own. What is more important to you, to be a feminazi and hire women, or fire women because they didn't put their correct pronouns in their Twitter bio?
Yeah. What's going on? What's going on with Armament and Axes, man? He's on a tear. Let me just give you guys. He's on a tear here. I'm gonna go back and see. Like Armament and Axes had some really good whiskey or something, but I'm just don't let's not mention that one.
Don't be talking about that girl's booty to Hank.
Yeah.
Don't be
So
no, I'm all right. Well,
no. Let's go back to this one. He says this is when we were looking at the watch, which Patrick wants. Rappers, this is probably not even blingy enough. He says, sorry, but rappers are not musicians. They just babble to a beat. They can they play guitar or drums?
No,
this is what he says.
No.
Can they play guitar or drums, guitar or keyboard or any other instrument, artist, whatever? I would say to Armament and Axis, you don't understand the definition of art. They are artists. And they are musicians. And some of them are incredibly talented. Probably like 10 times more talented than you are, maybe 100 times more talented, and some of them have no talent. There's lots of dudes who could pluck guitars and stuff like that. You know, I wouldn't like them either, but art is art. It doesn't matter. It's subjective, so it doesn't matter whether you like it or don't like it. So when you pee on Jesus, it's art. There you go. It is. Unfortunately, it's art, man. That's the reality. I don't agree. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it, but it's art. So when you bite the head off of a bat, is that art? Huh. I wonder.
No, that's not art.
Is it art?
Actually, he didn't really...
Lots of rock guitar guys out there did stuff that people may not consider art. I consider it art. If you consider this one genre of music, and these people doing something, it is. By the way, the vocal cords, art. What we're all doing here, talking right now, you're hearing our vocal cords, that's an instrument. It's one that it's a divine instrument, by the way. So this is also if all a rapper is doing is rapping, that's still art. It's still an art form. So regardless of what Armament and Axes is smoking and what he's on right now, you know, and then
I sense hostility there. What is that?
No, he's the one. He's being super hostile. I love him.
No,
that's how peeps right there.
Cancel culture. He's just stating. He's just giving his opinion.
Yeah, exactly. And he's our peeps. But I'm just saying he's on a tear. This is what really made me really pay attention. He says Gina needs to lose her big ass. Question mark. Okay, too much.
Have you seen her when she was in her fighting prime during?
She didn't have a big ass then.
She was skinnier. Yeah.
She was fit. She was fit.
She was, and she is a little bit older now. But you know, I like the girls with the big legs. Who needs a skinny chick that looks like, you know, maybe Armament and Axe is into those little skinny chicks that look like boys or something like that. I don't know.
Oh God, come on,
man! You hit it. You guys are like
tearing it up right now.
Wow.
I like meat on my potatoes. Thank you very much. You know,
Oh dear. Oh,
I'm
dear.
just messing with him. I'm just messing with him.
Oh,
Duda
man.
buys. I'm sure he's gonna have some comebacks here in a second. Duda buys
Yeah.
says, so by Hank's logic, a fart is art. It's
You know,
definitely-
I would.
It's an instrument.
Hold
It's all
on.
in the eyes. It's all in the ears of the beholder, I guess, and the nose too. But
Listen, wait, hold on a second. Okay, you guys have to answer this honestly. Do you or do you not sometimes enjoy your own farts?
Absolutely. No, I like the kind of my own jib. By the way, you need to look up he-gassin.
No, hold on a second.
Gassin.
No.
It's art. No, it's literally art. It's not gonna pull us off YouTube. I wouldn't make you do that. HE-GASSEN.
Oh God! Somehow I feel
It
this
is
a
Japanese fart art.
P dash guessing.
Dash GASSEN.
Gassin.
I think I'm
P
gonna pass.
gassin.
I'm gonna pass.
It's Japanese fart art.
Oh, okay.
Click on one of the pictures. They're like farting a cat away, farting on each other.
It's art because it amuses
It's art.
babyface.
This is definitely art here because this is hilarious to me.
If it's amusing babyface, it's art as far as I'm concerned. That's all you need. The definition of art is real.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they're just farting on each other. It's just Japanese
wow.
fart art.
What is happening here? Okay.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, a little too
How
graphic for my life.
How old is this? This is probably really old.
Let's see.
I'm not gonna put it up there too long. You guys have to look it up if you.
No, that's
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Big Dre says. Go ahead.
Given to from 1600s to the 1800s.
Art.
They did it for a long time.
Art, bro.
Oh,
Art.
man.
Whatevs.
You know, I'm pretty sure that back in the caveman days, when the first caveman like took blood and put his hands up on the wall of the cave, and then did that, and then maybe like drew, you know, a little stick figure of a cow or whatever.
Guaranteed, the first stick figure had a dong. 100%.
Yeah, and Armament and Axes walked up there and said, "That's not art." Ugh, ugh. You know, I mean, come on, it's
I
art.
guarantee the figure had a dong because that's what men draw.
Yeah, Ray Bozzolo says
Okay, well-
Lola is a goddess. I agree with that. And Lola got those big. She got the big thunder thighs. I like the big. Listen,
What?
thunder thighs. That's how you got to do it, man. You know. Thunder
Bringing us
thighs
back-
saves lives. Thunder thighs saves lives. What's up?
Bringing us back to one more news article before we get too crazy. Census data. I sent you guys that today.
Wait, hold on. Someone says, "Man, Patrick wasn't lying. He does watch the dark side of the web." You don't know.
I can find anything. You have no idea. Census data. Did you guys look at that?
Yeah. Hold on. We're not even.
briefly.
Are we even done with all this? Did we get?
It's 8:44. I don't want to get too much. We got 15 minutes.
Oh. Okay.
The fart art took too much time.
Yeah, I just want to say in closing about the attacks on Gina Carano. See, real men like their women to be real women. If you don't have the fortitude, I understand. You got to go for the easy thing. I would rather climb Mount Everest than stand on an anthill.
I'll listen to. I'll give Bruce Lubman this. He said, "Man who farts in church sits in his own pew," which is funny. Have you guys heard the?
Oh God!
Here I sit all brokenhearted. Hate
Tried
to shit and only farted.
Okay, now I regret going. Keep it going. Let's go back to.
Later,
Get off the
took a
pot,
chance.
like.
Boy.
Later at church, I took a chance, tried to fart and shit my pants. There you go. All right.
Yeah.
Census data is out.
Now I
by the way.
regret this. Now I regret this.
Census data is out, and
Oh,
with
Lord.
the census comes changes to representatives for each state.
All right.
So very interesting changes coming down the pike. 2022, Texas will gain 2. Colorado. Look at the negative ones.
Yeah, all the Northeast
Look
states
at all the
and
negative
Cali
ones.
losing
Losing
people.
one each.
Yeah.
Uh,
Interesting.
The pluses.
Interesting.
The pluses: 2 to Texas, 1 to Colorado, 1 to Florida, 1 to North Carolina, 1 to Montana, 1 to Oregon. Very conservative states for the most part. Some in Colorado will probably be a Democrat, but
Montana, that's
very interesting.
And some of those states are switching over too with the influx of all the communists.
Who knows with Texas? You're right. Absolutely. Colorado will definitely be a Democrat. North Carolina is a hit or miss depending on where it comes from. Montana and Oregon, well, Montana, Oregon again also, depending on where in the state.
Texas, you have to also account for the immigrant population.
Yeah, but I wonder if like Joe Rogan is going to vote. I think he's still going to vote liberal. Even as that, like I'm saying, all those people moving to Austin are just like Joe Rogan, and
I don't understand that.
Yeah.
You're bringing your shitty. You're escaping these shitty politics, and then you're gonna just end up bringing them back with you. Like, what are you doing?
What do you mean by shitty politics?
Exactly.
I like to help people, and
it's that slippery slope.
Yeah,
the slippery slope of
helping people.
Yeah, it's a slippery slope of we should just give these people health care, and we should be taking care of this pop. And then it turns into we should just have homeless people shitting in the street doing meth.
Yeah. We got to do something. We have to do something.
You have to change. It's like that's why people. I know that Rogan had several people on his show that were like, "Hey, don't California out Texas."
Yes,
with your nonsense.
And
so I hope that they don't.
That feeling is a lot of people here in Florida too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the New Yorkers coming down, and New Jerseyites or whatever they call it coming down.
New York, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't come down here to get your no state income tax in the warm weather.
And
Stay
then
the F out.
Fucking bring it with you. Yeah, get out of here. We don't want state income tax.
Yeah,
we don't need your shit. So
stay
the fuck out.
Yeah. I hope America realizes what all this stuff brings, and you've got a couple more years here that you're gonna have to deal with this nonsense.
Did you read the end is near beware joke? Are orphans allowed in a family restaurant? Fucking terrible joke. That was good. That was a terrible joke. Oh, that was funny though.
Yeah, LB Louis Cypher says Nevada is being Californicated. Look, did you guys a couple of weeks ago? I sent you guys video of them talking about the tunnels because in Vegas, like Walter and I, we go to Vegas a lot, right? They're building tunnels because they've got all this crap that they were building in Vegas before COVID. That's just like the last time we were there, traffic was ridiculous, insane. So now they're building. So actually, the Boring Company, one of Elon Musk's things, are building all these tunnels that you could drive under. And they were doing a report in Vegas, right? And they were on top of a building in Vegas, in the middle of Vegas, and you could see the streets. There was no traffic out there because of this COVID thing.
That's weird. Well, that's so weird.
Yeah. So this is what's happening.
Aren't those tunnels made for Elon's cars?
No, I think
these are not tunnels for Toyotas.
No, I think let's say we wanted to get somewhere. What you would do is go there and you'll call them and they'll come, like either as an Uber or a robo-taxi maybe in the future, and then and then you get in those and it goes through the thing. So listen, you're gonna have to
be like an auto drive sort of thing.
Walter, tell me say the truth here, right? The last time we were in Vegas, they haven't even freaking opened that stadium. It was so crazy in Vegas trying to get around. What's gonna happen if Vegas actually opens back up? Which it should have stayed open. But what happens if they open back up and all of this stuff comes flooding in there? How are people moving around?
I don't know.
Tunnels.
I don't know. Yeah.
Mole people. We're gonna turn into mole people.
Yeah. It's the tunnels, baby.
Look, out in California, there's 3 lanes, 6 lanes, 8 lanes, 10 lanes wide.
Mm-hmm.
It's still backed up.
Don't help.
Yeah.
Don't help at all.
Yeah.
You just put more cars on it then. So you build your tunnels. What are you going to do? Fill them up so they're all stacked up in there waiting, like at the airport for a taxi?
Yeah.
Come on.
Len Holt says Tesla is currently operating in those tunnels in Vegas, no fumes.
Okay, whatever.
And Ray Bozzolo says you don't want a Tesla in a tunnel.
Yeah, what if it catches fire?
It blows up.
It'll burn.
You're going to die. That's what's going to happen to you. You're going to die.
Yeah.
You're going to die. I don't know. I'm just having
Yeah.
fun with it. You know, I mean, I don't think tunnels are the answer myself. So
I don't know what the answer is. I think we all need jetpacks, man. We could have jetpacks.
I know what the answer is. Don't go to Vegas. That's the answer.
True. I'm
the
with
answer's the answer's already out there. It's the population control that's coming with this vaccine. You know.
Oh man,
We can't have conspiracy theories on this anymore.
Well,
Wait, no,
according
YouTube will remove us, right?
No. Well, according to the census data, it seems like America is not producing so many people.
We're in a slight decline, I think.
Yeah.
Very.
You know who's
Yeah.
certain parts of the are producing at
The
rapid
demographic,
rates,
yes.
and
Yeah.
other parts are not. Let's just
Yes,
leave it
you're
at
right.
that.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's what it is, man. That's life. Life finding a way. You know, get more busy, make more babies. That's what I say. Make
I
more
say
babies.
turn off. I say turn off the government money and watch him make more babies.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
that's
could you
true.
imagine?
That's true. Yeah.
Things would change real
Yes,
fast.
I do believe. Pay for your own babies. Pay for your own babies.
Pay for your own babies and pay
Yeah.
for your own abortion. And
That's a good
then-
statement. DCG 44 says people moving from Cali to Texas need to remember that they are refugees, not missionaries. Exactly. Do not bring your religion with you. Do not bring your let's spend all of our money on stupid shit religion with you.
let's take away everybody else's rights. Yeah. So you can feel good. I think people feel good.
Yeah, I think people what more of a lesson do you need than we are still locked down. Not Florida, but this country is still locked
Well,
down.
Florida is technically still under a state of emergency.
Is it?
It's so
Yeah.
weird to think about
And the
parts of the country. Go ahead.
The governor's been doing it 60 days at a time, and he's thinking about maybe not doing it. But see that to go to school, you have to wear a mask. You're forced to wear a mask now.
But
So
here's
if
the
they take
funny
away
thing. Yeah, go ahead. If they take away
if they take away the state of emergency, you cannot force anyone to wear a mask.
Yeah.
The teachers unions are the fucking worst. I'll just say that.
But also with the state of emergency, you can let people that come, healthcare people work in the state that aren't quote unquote, I guess, certified to work in the state. You know, because they got all these certifications you got to do. So that's part of it too. But I don't see where there's this emergency when they're laying people off in hospitals. I just don't understand.
So yeah, you know what's
Mark,
the weird?
you know
thing?
what's?
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that we had a flip happen at Shands Hospital where Marley works. A year ago, they were laying people off, and 6-8 months ago, they were laying people off or furloughing people because they didn't have enough elective surgeries to take on. And for people that don't know, elective surgeries are not like cosmetic procedures. It's things that aren't life-threatening immediately, and you can put off 6 or 8 months. That's what an elective surgery is. They have
Like
switched
schlong.
gears
Like if you're
now.
getting your schlong augmented.
If you want to get your I guess so. Yes, that would be considered an elective
continue
surgery.
on, Patrick, before we get sidetracked here.
Before we get sidetracked. But so what's happening now is they have gotten where they don't have the staffing needed, and they're paying overtime plus a $20 call-in an hour. Marley is making almost double if she gets call-in shift or if she
and
works
Patrick
overtime.
is counting the guns that he's going to buy.
It's amazing. One day, the amount of money she makes is crazy. But it's this whole thing that we furloughed a bunch of people and didn't prepare for us reopening everything, and now everything goes buck wild because we don't have the staffing for stuff.
The funny thing is, this is what I was going to say. The funny thing is that they're closing down some of the vaccine centers around the country. I think in Florida too, because people don't. They're like, there's not as many people taking those vaccines as they thought.
They don't want this shit.
Yeah,
there was an article today about how at first it was we didn't have enough vaccines. Now it's a problem that they are saying, the left is saying. Now the problem is we don't have enough people that want the vaccines.
Yes.
That want it. Those people who are going to refuse it and be the reason why it's still around. That's what it is.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter. The thing is mutating. The thing is mutating.
Just like the flu does, right?
Yeah, of course, because it's living. Do you remember some wise sage, highly advanced individual? This guy, Hankamus Strange. Said that this thing is alive and growing and mutating and changing, and we're all gonna get it. Oh, I wonder. That's so weird. But here's the thing. Look at India. Look at what's happening in India, right?
They're getting a mutated strain, right?
Well, no, I mean, it's tough. It's tough for them to manage all of this, right? They can't manage it. And India is kind of like a weird thing. I was talking to one of my friends. I was talking to Mark about this because India is weird. People would think India is not all savage territory. There's really highly advanced parts of India, and then
Mhm.
but right in the middle of that, you can have places where there's no proper sanitation and all that kind of
Mhm.
stuff. But they're having a really tough time getting everything, and they don't seem really equipped like to be able to handle it. And I guess
Hmm.
there's stuff going on with China, right? There's a lot of stuff, like there's things in the news of like mass crematoriums and all kinds of stuff going up for them to get this thing under control. Um,
They're just taking the
So,
mingle approach.
yeah.
China is. If anybody doesn't
so
understand that reference, I can explain it. But basically,
Mhm.
it's best way to get rid of disease with the Mingala approach is just kill them off and burn them. We don't need to worry about them.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. What were you gonna say, Walt? So
so what are we supposed to do?
I don't think we can. It's
You
unfortunate. I
can't
don't
do
think we can
anything.
do anything. No, we can't
No,
do anything.
no.
You have to get back to normal. You can't keep.
Yeah.
But they're gonna keep playing this card over and over and over because we gotta
We're
we
gonna
gotta do
be. We're gonna
something.
hit 2 years, and this lockdown will still be going. We're gonna hit.
Absolutely. There
We're
will
gonna
be
hit
parts of the
probably
country
3 or 4 years, and this lockdown will still be going.
there will be parts of the
Yeah.
country where stuff is still locked in. Absolutely.
Well, and those parts of the country will be the ones that everybody's moving out of. If you keep watching the census things, and they're coming down here to
Mhm.
where it's free. I
Don't
guess we'll
bring
call
your
it.
politics with you. There's a reason why
Don't
Florida's
bring
doing
your
well. Don't bring
shitty
it.
ways. Yeah.
Hmm.
This ain't New York. That's not the way we do it up in New York there. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, I see. Old
keep it up
Flying
there.
Rich is in the chat. Shout out to Flying Rich. Yeah, I don't know, man. The
Look,
world, you know what? We got tired of saying this because in the beginning, remember we were saying this kind of stuff happens. You have to live through it. The only way for
Mhm.
the Indians to get through this is to get through it. It's the same thing for us. We all have
right.
to get through it.
Like the young
Mhm.
guy on the plane told me, those people were supposed to die.
Sometimes it feels that
Well,
way. I
how can you
honestly,
you
It
think about
sucks
it? You
if
go, that's terrible,
it's
but
someone
it's the
related to
truth.
you. It sucks if it's
it
someone
does.
related
It's
to you, but
It
well,
it's
I
the way
know
of the
that,
world.
but
It's the way of nature. It's nature. How can we be trying to save the planet and at the same time override nature?
that's the
it's
that's
like
the shitty thing is
I try to stop the volcano, right? Try to stop the
it's
volcano.
life in general is kind of a 50-50 in all scenarios. It's like I'm either
It's
going
not
to be
supposed to
here
be
one moment or
guaranteed.
not.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not.
it's
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can mitigate things by not, drinking and driving or doing stupid shit, but I'm either going to be here one minute or hit by a car. Something could fall through my roof right now and kill me. And it's happened to people before.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
Might have part of a Russian booster fall through your roof. You never know.
right
Come
through your
on.
ceiling and you have no clue.
Yeah.
It happens. It has happened.
You might have Gina Carano might fall on
And she
you
could fall through my roof right
and
now. I would
crush
be
you.
very happy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and you die of
F
snoo
Spice Snoo
snoo.
Snoo is, oh,
I'm with
man.
it. That's how I want to
so,
go
well,
out.
hopefully she didn't jog 5 miles before she falls in your
Oh,
face.
God,
But,
no jogging pants, please. I would like a fresh shower
Walter,
before you fall through my
why?
roof.
Why, Walter? Why?
facts, man. Just the facts. Just the facts.
So let's first of all, Flying Rich gave us some money.
Money, 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 money. Money.
He says hashtag Prison Planet. He must be in New York.
Have you not recorded that already?
It is recorded.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna
That's
hit a
what
button whenever it gives you money, and you're
Yeah, I
Mhm.
can just hit it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
She's so strong.
Yeah, I told you, you
She's
guys.
so, wait a minute. When you come up with talk about the Gina girl, I'm gonna say she's so strong.
Yeah, I'm letting you do all your things because all of that's gonna be samples.
She's so strong.
We just have to find. I just have to find the time to sample it. But yeah, I could sample anything that's said on the show. So we just have to come up with that. So
We. I like this we.
What's this? We King Osabi.
Yeah, we have to sample it.
You.
Well,
me. Well, no. Yeah, I have to do it.
No,
Yeah,
this is
so-
what he's saying.
have-
What's this we shit,
Yeah.
King Osabi?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is Rodney Brady talking about Haitian teas? I don't understand. What's he talking about?
Haitian teas.
Is that for the COVID? Is that
I don't
how-
know, but
Is that how
I
he
have no
stayed
idea.
COVID free? I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
Like that kid I met on the airplane who was he was from Egypt originally. He goes,
Mhm.
we don't get that COVID. We eat beans. And I thought,
The
We
once
eat beans.
again,
What's that?
the art of life
Yeah.
is saving you.
they said
You
Egyptian
fart out
thing.
the
I guess.
COVID. You fart out the COVID. Oh
Yeah,
my God! This is a comedy
Where's
show.
Brady?
If you're watching,
It's
What
art.
did-
It's art.
did-
Yeah, it's art.
what did he do? What did he
I'm
put
not saying
there?
it out loud. Everybody can go read it.
He put
It's not Gina
does,
Carano.
does Gina have a fatty? YES. Yeah, Gina Carano is you know who her boyfriend? You know who was her boyfriend?
Refresh my memory.
Superman, the Superman dude.
No
Whatever that-
way.
Yeah, that was her boyfriend.
British
Look it up,
guy?
son. Yeah, look it up, son.
man.
That
Yeah,
was
can't,
her.
Can't
that
out
was-
can't outcompete that guy. Sorry.
Yeah, that was But anyway, Gina
Hold on.
Carano's cool,
Hold
man.
on. You ready?
What?
Hello. I'm on the podcast right now, live.
Sorry. Bye.
You didn't want. Okay.
Was that
Mom
Marley?
called me.
Oh,
no,
your mom?
called me twice now. And I put her straight to voicemail an hour ago, and then she just called back again.
Okay. Shout out to Mommy Face P,
I'll call her back after this.
Mama P, Mama P. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Look, we are running over. That's why Mama P's calling anyway.
So it's probably she probably did. Yeah, I didn't
Yes.
even realize it was 9 o'clock yet. I thought it was
Yeah,
8
we are. Yes, we are running over. We'll just leave it on Gina Carano is the bomb diggity. Anybody hating on that is not American. So,
Wow, just gonna call him out like
not
that.
American. That's all I could say. So listen, let's wrap it up though. Let's wrap it up. It's been a fun Monday. This is why people actually like this show because you guys
Silly.
guys
We're
It's
all
not too
silly.
serious.
yeah. We talk worse than this. You guys have no clue.
We went from guns to snoo to
Yeah. Duda Buys says, "May the shark be with you."
and also with you.
Yeah. One of my sons has a real evil laugh. I don't know if you guys ever heard that. Like, he has.
I don't think I have, but I will
Yeah.
have to listen next time.
He has a real evil. Yeah, he has a real evil laugh. I just almost went there myself. Okay, so listen, let's wrap this up. We'll start with Babyface. Tell the folks out there.
Big full pink moon tonight at 11:30. It's not a euphemism for anything. Mom
Yeah,
literally
I
just
was-
texted me and said,
Oh,
"There's a
I-
big full pink moon tonight at 11:30."
That is a euphemism for Gina Carano.
It
That is
sounds like a
euphemism.
Gina Carano euphemism, but it is not, as far as I know.
I'll
So I
take
will
it.
be looking for that.
I will take the
I-
big pink full moon, sir.
Yeah, me too. If it's Gina Carano, I will give it a look. YouTube.com/babyfaceP. New video went up today looking at a homebrew URGI. I'll look right at you guys. Homebrew URGI. More stuff on the way. We're going to be... we got lots of stuff coming down. So YouTube.com/babyfaceP. Instagram is baby_faceP.
Yeah. By the way, I just got to say this. Armament and Axes he doesn't know what snoo snoo is. He says snoo snoo, question mark.
You need
Someone-
to watch some...
Here
you
you
can
go.
look
Here
up
you go,
Death...
Armament. Wang dang, sweet poontang.
If you want to go watch it, it's an episode of Futurama. Look up Death by Snoo Snoo.
Yes.
And
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you gotta watch it yourself. We can't.
Yeah. So look up the cartoon Futurama. First of all, you got to get a TV.
Futurama is fantastic, by the way. Marley got me into it. I
Get
had
a
never
TV.
watched it until I met Marley.
Yeah. Or you could just Google. It's probably on YouTube. Just Google
you'll see
Death by Snoo Snoo, and you'll see exactly what we're talking about. And only real men. This is how you get to Valhalla. Death by Snoo Snoo on a big full moon. Full
A big
pink moon.
a bright pink full moon.
Yeah.
Bent over, barking like a dog.
The gates of Valhalla will open to you, my son,
Lord.
and welcome you in. It's way better than 70 Virgins, I'll tell you that. Okay, so... All right, Walter, you got to tell the people.
And on that note, You can check us out on Safety Our Firearms on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And Dirtfoot Racing, the mini bike, motorcycle, anything that wheels on it. Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube also. There's stenparts.com for all your Sten parts related needs. And let's see what else. What else did I miss? I think I got it all.
Any new videos up on stenparts.com?
Sten parts, no, not right at the moment. Over on, if you check it, I did post on Facebook on Dirtfoot Racing a picture of this weekend with the cheerleading girls on the Pinsgauer. If you want to check that out, see what I was up to.
Okay.
I'm torn between going and looking, but I remember that there might be age restrictions there and a family member's relative, or a friend's family member. I don't know if I want to go look. I don't know how I feel about this.
Oh, everybody's got, everybody is, cheerleaded closed out. It's not like it's, I thought
Yeah.
about that too when I posted the picture. It's like, these a bunch of girls.
Yeah,
that, not really of age, and it's like,
Yeah. So we have to have some decorum. We're not total
I
savages.
know.
We're not total savages.
But the parents were all there and everything, so
Okay, as long as parents approve. Dirtfoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So by the way,
it.
if anyone's looking at the channel here, go ahead, guys. If anyone's looking at the channel, if you scroll down here, you'll see there's Hank Strange. That's how you go over to Hank Strange to subscribe. If you're not, there's Strangerpalooza. You can go click there. We've got 2,000 like 500 subscribers, it looks like. Babyface P is also there that you guys can go subscribe to him. Safety Harbor is there, and Dirtfoot Racing. So
Yeah,
you
look
guys
at lowly
can find...
Dirtfoot Racing. Only 191 subscribers.
Yeah,
we got to bust 200.
we'll get that up. We'll get those numbers up. You guys could go check that out. Yes. Go subscribe. Walter's posting videos up there all the time. You got a brand new sexy cell phone that he's putting pictures up on there. Big shout out to Tusk. I'm gonna run in the end. I don't know who's gonna give us the words of wisdom. I don't know who wants it. Patrick, Walter, who wants to drop words of wisdom?
I've drawn a blank, man. I don't know.
Okay,
I already
Patrick.
told you guys about.
No,
this
it's on you.
full moon.
It's on you. Hold on. No. You gotta wait for it to come back. I'm gonna run the end in right now. All right, guys. Thanks for watching us. Make sure you subscribe the button. Hit the subscribe button. Smash the thumbs ups. Ring the bell so you can be notified when we go live. We'll rip the audio out of this and throw it up on iTunes and all your other favorite places to get your audio podcast from. Don't forget to check out US Law Shield. There is a link in the description that you could sign up for US Law Shield, get that protection. We've got a deal there that you guys can get, and all that. It helps support the channel. All right, Babyface, I think it's on you for the words of wisdom.
Gina Carano's Big Pink Full Moon tonight, 11:30.
Ba-boom.
I missed that.
The Carano Moon. Amen.
Oh, dear.
Amen. Brought to you not by Disney. Okay. We are out of here. Peace. We'll see you guys tomorrow.